Friday morning. I hope you're having a good morning today. We're just going to have a little bit of a fourth grade review. We're going to review multiplying just to get our brain thinking about factors. And when we multiply two factors together, we get a product, the answer to a multiplication problem. So we're going to first get our journal out that we put together on Thursday. Okay, so we're going to open it up, and what we should find is our name and math. Remember, we kept these first couple of pages blank, and that was for today. Then we have our work that we're going to look at on Monday. All right, so our very first page in our journal, we're going to entitle it Review of Multiplication. I'm going to tell you it's really, really, really important that you know all your facts in fifth grade all the way through the rest of your math career. Having those memorized makes math so much easier. So that is a huge goal, having all of our facts down and memorized. We started in third grade with those, so we should have them memorized by fifth grade. All right, so what we're going to review today is multiplication. First of all, if you need help with your multiplication, with your facts, remember that at the very back of our journal that we glued in, we have a multiplication chart. And the reason we glued that in, because not everybody in the back cover of your journal will have one. Remember, when in doubt, check it out. Okay, well, we're not going to do 1 digit times 1 digit. We're going to review 2 digit times 2 digit. So we have to remember some things. So we're going to start off just with a basic algorithm. So let's say that we have 21 times 42. We have 21 groups of 42. All right, so remember when we start multiplying that we're always going to start with the number in the ones place. So we cover up that 4, and we multiply through using that 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Now, watch what I did. I touched my numbers every single time, so I know which numbers I'm using. Now, I'm done with the 2, so I'm going to mark it out. Now, I know you learned last year with Miss Brake or in 4th grade that ding, ding, second round. What does the second round begin with? A 0. Now we can multiply through using the number in the tens place. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So we've completed our multiplication. We add 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 4 is 8. And 8 plus nothing is still 8. So we get the answer of 882. Now, basic algorithm. Let's try another one. Example 2. Let's go a little bit bigger. So let's say we have 79 times 56. All right. Remember, we're going to start with the number in the ones place on the bottom. Cover up that other number. Let's touch our numbers. 6 times 9 is 54. Put our 4, carry our 5. 7 times 6 is 42. Plus 5 is 47. All right, so we're completed our multiplication with the 6. We've added that 5, so we're going to mark it out. Ding, ding, second round begins with a 0. Now we're going to multiply through with the 5. 5 times 9 is 45. Carry our 4. 5 times 7 is 35. Now don't forget we have to add that 4. 35 plus 4 is 39. Now we're ready to add to find our product. 4 plus 0 is 4. 7 plus 5 is 12. Carry my 1. 4 plus 1, 5. Plus 5 is, plus 9 is 14. Carry my 1. And 3 plus 1 is 4. Very, very good. Now, there was another method you learned last year was multiplying using the area. So if we come up here and we think about area, you drew a box. So now we're going back to this question. So remember, there's more than one way to do a problem where you'll come up with the same answer. All right, so let's start with 20. So let's think about what is 20 closest to if we round it to the nearest 10. Well, that means if we round to the nearest 10, we have 20 with how many left over? 1. Again, we're going to take that first number 4, so that would be 40, plus how many? 2. So now we can do multiplication here and then add all of our answers, because this was another method you learned in 4th grade. I'm giving you 2 different ways that you can do the same problem. You can pick the way that works best for you. Okay, so if we have 20 times 40, remember, we're going to drop our zeros. How many zeros can we drop? 1, 2. So what's 4 times 2? 8, so that's 800. Okay, what's 40 times 1? 40. Okay, go to our next column. What's 20 times 2? Well, we can hang 1 0, and 2 times 2 is 4, so we get 40. Come here, and 2 times 1 is 2. Now all we have to do is add these values in our boxes together. So we have 800 plus 40 plus 40 plus 2. Now here it's important that we line our place values up. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 4 plus 4 is 8. And 8 plus nothing is 8. Notice that we get the same answer here as we do here. Now again, I don't care right now which method you use. Okay? All right, let's try this one using our area method. So I'm going to draw my box. I'm going to draw it into 4 sections. 70 plus 9 makes 79. Okay, across the top we have 50 plus 6. That makes 56. Okay, now let's try this. 50 times 70. How many zeros can we drop? 2. Now what's 5 times 7? 35. So we get 3,500. Now 50 times 9. Well, how many zeros can I drop here? Well, there's 1 0 in 50, so I can drop 1 0. And 5 times 9 is 45. Okay, let's go here. 70 times 6. How many zeros can we drop? 1. And 6 times 7 is 42, so 420. And the last one, what's 6 times 9? 54. Now we have to take these values and now we're going to add them. Make sure we line up our place values. So we have 3,500 plus 420 plus 450 plus 54. All right, now we have to add correctly. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4. 4. 0 plus 2 is 2, plus 5 is 7, plus 5 is 12. Put my 2, carry my 1. Carry it correctly. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. And 10 plus 4 is 14. Carry my 1 correctly. 3 plus 1 is 4. Now, did we get the same answers? We sure did. So you can choose which method you prefer. All right, for right now, I'm going to let you choose. Again, this is a review of 4th grade. Now on your Google Classroom, you're going to see that I put a little fun, just single fact game so that you can see how Miss Sanders puts games to review concepts on her Google Classroom. You're then going to see a form, and on this form, you're going to see the problems you need to work out and submit to me. Now, look at all the space that you still have in your journal to work out your problems. You can use the front and the back of these pages. Okay, just don't go past page 3 because that's where our work's going to start for Monday. So you can use page 1 and page 2, front and back, to work on your multiplication. Okay, if you have any questions, I'll be talking with you today at around 10:50. So if you have any questions or need any help, that's when I'm going to come on to Google Meets and visit with you. I look forward to seeing you then. Have a good morning.